In our daily lives, we often encounter situations where honesty is put to the test, and confronting a liar directly can be a daunting task. The psychological dynamics at play in these confrontations are complex. When you challenge someone who is being dishonest, you not only risk escalating the situation, but also expose yourself to a range of emotional responses from the liar, including defensiveness, anger, or even denial. This creates a high-stakes environment where the truth can become obscured by the very act of confrontation. As we delve into this topic, it's essential to engage with the nuances of these interactions. Why do we feel compelled to confront a liar? What are the potential outcomes of such a confrontation? Understanding these questions can lead to a deeper awareness of our own motivations and the implications of our actions. Moreover, recognizing the consequences of direct confrontation is crucial. It can lead to resolution and clarity, but it can also damage relationships and create further conflict. By exploring these dynamics, we aim to equip you with the insights needed to navigate these challenging conversations effectively. Join us as we unpack the intricacies of confronting dishonesty and its far-reaching implications. Lies come in various forms, each driven by different motivations. At their core, lies can be categorized into three main types: white lies, which are often harmless and intended to protect feelings; exaggerations, where the truth is stretched for effect; and malicious lies, which are designed to deceive and harm. Understanding these distinctions is crucial, as the motivations behind lying can range from a desire to avoid conflict to deeper psychological needs, such as insecurity or fear of rejection. The psychological impact of lying is profound, affecting both the liar and the victim. For the liar, maintaining a falsehood can lead to anxiety, guilt, and a fractured sense of self. On the other hand, victims of lies often experience feelings of betrayal, confusion, and diminished trust, which can strain relationships and impact mental health. Statistics reveal just how prevalent lying is in our society. Studies suggest that nearly 60% of adults admit to lying at least once in a conversation, and research indicates that people lie about 10 to 200 times a day. These figures highlight the complexity of human interactions and the pervasive nature of dishonesty, prompting us to reflect on the implications of lies in our lives. Confronting a liar can trigger a range of psychological effects that significantly impact both the liar and the person challenging the dishonesty. When faced with direct confrontation, liars often exhibit defensive behavior. This can manifest as denial, anger, or even counter-accusations, as they instinctively protect their fabricated narrative. Such reactions are rooted in the fear of exposure and the desire to maintain control over the situation. For the person confronting the liar, the emotional landscape can be equally complex. Feelings of frustration, betrayal, and anxiety may surface, especially if the confrontation involves someone close. This emotional turmoil can cloud judgment and lead to impulsive reactions, further complicating the interaction. The potential outcomes of these confrontations can vary widely. On one hand, they may escalate into conflict, resulting in heightened tensions and damaged relationships. On the other hand, if approached thoughtfully, confrontation can pave the way for resolution and healing. By addressing the lie directly, both parties have the opportunity to engage in honest dialogue, fostering understanding and potentially restoring trust. Ultimately, the psychological dynamics of confrontation underscore the importance of navigating these situations with care and empathy. Confronting a liar can be a delicate endeavor, but with the right strategies, you can approach the conversation effectively. First and foremost, it's essential to remain calm and assertive. Begin the discussion in a neutral setting, free from distractions, and use I statements to express your feelings without sounding accusatory. For example, saying "I felt confused when I heard that" can open the door to dialogue without putting the other person on the defensive. Equally important is the use of evidence and facts during the confrontation. Before initiating the conversation, gather any relevant information that supports your claims. Presenting concrete evidence can help clarify the situation and reduce the likelihood of denial. Throughout the discussion, it's crucial to maintain your composure. Avoid personal attacks or inflammatory language, as these can escalate tensions and derail the conversation. Instead, focus on the behavior and its impact rather than attacking the individual. By fostering an environment of respect and understanding, you increase the chances of a productive outcome. Remember The goal is not just to expose the lie, but to encourage honesty and rebuild trust, making these strategies vital for effective confrontation. Challenging a liar can lead to a variety of outcomes, each shaped by the context of the situation and the dynamics between the individuals involved. On the positive side, a successful confrontation can result in resolution and honesty. When approached thoughtfully, the liar may acknowledge their deception, leading to an open dialogue that fosters understanding and rebuilds trust. This can strengthen the relationship as both parties engage in a more authentic connection moving forward. However, not all confrontations yield positive results. Negative outcomes can include increased tension, defensiveness, or outright denial from the liar. In some cases, the confrontation may escalate into conflict, causing further emotional distress for both parties. If the liar feels cornered, they may resort to blame shifting or manipulation, complicating the situation even further. The importance of context cannot be overstated when assessing potential outcomes. Factors such as the nature of the relationship, the severity of the lie, and the emotional state of both individuals play a crucial role in determining how the confrontation unfolds. Understanding these dynamics can help you navigate the complexities of challenging dishonesty, ultimately guiding you toward a more constructive resolution, or, at the very least, a clearer understanding of the situation. Consider the story of Sarah, who discovered that her close friend had been spreading rumors about her. Feeling hurt and betrayed, Sarah decided to confront her friend directly. She approached the conversation calmly, expressing her feelings without accusations. To her surprise, her friend admitted to the lies, explaining that she felt insecure and wanted attention. This confrontation led to a heartfelt discussion, ultimately strengthening their friendship and fostering a deeper understanding of each other's vulnerabilities. In another scenario, Mark confronted his colleague about discrepancies in their project reports. He presented clear evidence of the inconsistencies, but instead of owning up, his colleague became defensive and denied any wrongdoing. This confrontation escalated tensions in the workplace, leading to a strained professional relationship. The lesson here is that not all confrontations will yield positive results, and sometimes the context can complicate the outcome. These anecdotes highlight the varied experiences individuals face when confronting dishonesty. Reflecting on your own experiences with dishonesty can provide valuable insights. Have you ever confronted someone about a lie? What was the outcome? By examining these moments, we can better understand the complexities of honesty and the importance of effective communication in our relationships. In this video, we've explored the intricate dynamics of lies and the challenges of confronting dishonesty. Understanding the nature of lies, whether they are white lies, exaggerations, or malicious deceit, sets the foundation for effective confrontation. We discuss the psychological effects of challenging a liar, highlighting how defensiveness and emotional responses can shape the outcome of these interactions. Key takeaways include the importance of approaching confrontations calmly and assertively, using evidence to support your claims, and remaining composed to foster a constructive dialogue. Remember, the context of each situation plays a crucial role in determining whether the confrontation leads to resolution or conflict. As we wrap up, we encourage you to reflect on your own experiences with dishonesty and consider how you might apply these strategies in your life. If you found this content valuable, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who might benefit from these insights. Your engagement helps us create more informative and thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.